Mario's got weird friends. What is going on, everybody? Koopa here. Now, today we're gonna start off our Switch trailer analysis week thing. Today we're gonna be starting off our whole Switch week with Super Mario Odyssey, the Nintendo Switch presentation 2017 trailer. This was announced in the presentation, that's why it's in the title, and I must say, like I said, in my last video, this game took the cake in the presentation, and it kind of got me more hype than Splatoon 2 or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Maybe not Breath of the Wild, because we'll talk about it in another video, but this game took the cake, and so I want to give you my analysis that I have seen in this trailer and report it to you guys. Okay, let's start off with the thank you. So as we can see right here, we have a couple of new things that we can see in the trailer. Of course, we have the crazy cat thing again, which possibly means that Mario is not gonna have question blocks that you can hit in order to get power-ups, and we're gonna have to get power-ups via buying different haps from Crazy Cap. We can also see Nintendo decides to Nintendify its games by not completely representing New York City as its, like, you know, whole true name, and they decide to call it New Donk City. And we can also see right over here in the bottom right corner that they give out another little Donkey Kong reference and call it Dixie Street. But let's continue on with the video. Now, let me actually get a better picture, but there's another thing that I noticed, is that we have Mario's little time machine in the picture for the first time. Now, later on in the video, we can see that if Mario is jumping off of the building, like later in the trailer, that in the distance we can also see the time machine as well. So maybe if you start if the thing drops into the level, then the thing leaves until you can, like, this certain objective, and then the machine comes back and you have to run towards it in order to go to another world. I'm possibly correct on that, but who knows. We also have a golden mushroom right here, so maybe that's going to be a power-up in the game. But if I can get this right, hold up. Oh wait, we have a couple new things here as well. We have Diddy's Mart and New Donk City. Another little reference to Donkey Kong. And of course we have the question block. Oh, okay. And I was gonna say, of course we have the little question mark thingies. Maybe that's another way you can get an item. But the one thing I want to focus on is this taxi license plate right here. As you can see, it says 1981 New Donk. Now, why do I want to talk about this? Is because in 1981, the first appearance of Mario, known as Jumpman Mario, was out in 1981, the Donkey Kong arcade version. And by the way, there's no different license plates that we can see on the taxis. This is the only thing that they have. But we continue with the trailer. We can see Jumpman. That was horrible. Jumpman Mario, and this is the cool thing I like, is that they detailed Mario so much to where we can see, like, the shine in his shoes, and we can see little stitches in his overalls, and I really like that. And we can also see the rumble from the street, and we can also see humans for the first time. So that is actually pretty cool. We go through the trailer, and let me see if I can get a better picture. There we go. Okay, so Mario, this is the first time we see Mario running, and then we can see right there, there's this little checkpoint, or this is flag there's this flag with Bowser's icon on it. Now normally when we usually see that is when you're at the end of the level, like in New Super Mario Bros. U, but this time they're kind of adding it as a checkpoint. So either A, that could mean that it's just a normal checkpoint whenever you enter a level, or B, once you touch it, it unlocks a new part of the level. And we can also see right there, we have another billboard of the little golden mushroom thingy. So I guess that's pretty cool. Let's see if we can find anything here, because that was kind of all I had. Mario's nose has physics. Look at this. That looks adorable. Oh, did I see something right there? Oh, so that's what those little signs were. I thought that it could have found something so secret and so cool if we see the flag up there that says New Donk City, and it has a picture of what could be the Empire State Building, or could be sort of, you know, those university flags. That could be something, but we can see Mario has his triple jump, and the license plate down there says 1981, and we can see the street sign says Espresso Street. I'm pretty sure it's a Donkey Kong reference. Yeah, I'm not so sure, but who knows what that could honestly be, if it's a reference. And can we just state the fact of this? Mario can jump on a car bumper, and then I think that's the word, he just goes full on parkour and just does flippies on a lamppost. That's just and then he's got his wall jump, of course. Okay, here's something that I noticed right here. Over there in the distance, we can see those like little platform thingies that you saw in the original Donkey Kong game. So maybe this whole level is a complete reference to Donkey Kong. And if we can get a good picture of it, hopefully. Let's see if we can get one. I don't know if you can make it out, so we're gonna see if we can get a better one. No, but we can see the little thing with the letters right there. It also says jump, which is a cool thing that I found. And this just goes on to another level. Mario is just going in between thingies. I don't know what to call that, but this was the part about the little time machine thing that I was talking to you guys about. So Mario can long jump, and then we can just see like pretty much the whole level right here. As you can see, we have his little time machine flying thingy. So he probably completed the level, and then he now has to go back to his ship. And then we also see the platform things again. Over here we have something right there, and we see some more platforms over here, and then we also see more platforms along this side of the level. So I also wanted to take a look at his little his little travel thingy. So this kind of reminds me of Mario Galaxy, because he has a little checkpoint right there, and then I'm guessing that's how you choose your level, is via the globe. But this is just Mario exiting the level, showing off its powers, and then he leaves, and now we're in the new world, or a different world. We could also, again, Mario's physics, adorable. We have this little ice figure that we saw during the Switch presentation, so maybe that's the boundaries of the level. Again, who knows? And then we return to this place. Mario can roll, I think it's new. He could jump on the little umbrella thingies. We also see crazy cats again, so that's another crazy cat story you can see. And what we can see right here, I'm guessing these are gonna be replacements for the pink coins in Super Mario Run, or star coins in the new Super Mario series, the Super Mario Brothers series. That's probably gonna be hard to find. We're in another world, and actually what I'm seeing right here is that there's this little glass. It could be fuel, so maybe throughout each level, or the little thingy, the time machine thingy takes up fuel, and if it loses all of its fuel, you can't continue on throughout each world. So maybe you have to go through each world and find fuel, and then apply it to its time machine. We can also see I forgot we're in a forest world, and we can see a coin right there. So coins are returning, as we can see up there. We also have, what are these called? It's like those canteen, and it's a water, and you can pour it out into your flowers. But we also see those. I think we could confirm that maybe these are good and bad at the same time. Maybe you have to do something in order to make them good, something that makes them bad, and they just pour water over you and you die. He continues on through the level, and we see another crazy cap. So that is another store that we can see in the trailer where Mario can get power-ups. We continue on through the level. Let's see if we can find anything else up here. Maybe that's a doorway right there. Up there possibly we have another canteen flower thingy. Mario just loves to ride. We can see that he's riding on a thing with no platform. It's just vines. Mario could swim, and we see the return of warp pipes. But in the beginning of the trailer, Mario came out of a vent thing. I forgot what I'm so stupid. A little vent thingy. When he was in New Donk City. Mario could swim again. We can see right here there is a little P. I'll call it a P switch. I know it's not the right wording for it. So maybe you press that, and maybe a platform moves, or maybe something else moves. So who exactly knows? And then there's another P switch right there, and what looks to be like another P switch over there. So in this world, we can see a bunch of fruit and I think vegetables. We can see apple. Who knows what they are? We can see green apples. We see apples, regular apples. We see just a bunch of everything. We see chefs who are forks. Let's see what else we can find. You can collect rabbits. We have a chef that's a hammer bro who's throwing out pans, and we can see the return of question blocks. So maybe that's another way you can get power-ups, even though I just said earlier that, maybe it's not the way you can get them anymore. But we see the return of question blocks in this game. And then we can see that these chefs are cooking broth over a volcano, because that's a great idea. You can see Mario is back in his time travel thingy, and he's heading to another world. This is where we can also see the time machine again. So maybe he's already completed the level, and he's now heading back. We can see those platforms again. We can see another Bowser flag right there. So maybe that is a checkpoint. We can see a level that leads to another level, because if we continue on, we'll see this little lion statue again, and this pyramid again. We can see those ice figures again. Maybe it's the boundaries of the level, or it could be like Super Mario Galaxy, where if you do your spin attack, it breaks the ice, unlocking more stuff. Mario's just having fun with the human people of New Donk City. He's having fun with the boombox and the leaf purifier. I don't know, leaf purifier. He can get burned from the broth, or he can, just get hurt in general. We can see the warp pipe right here. He's not going to crazy caps. But this is the first appearance that we see of Bowser, and the developers at Nintendo, they decided to make him look like Al Capone. It just looks so pimped out. We can see Princess Peach has a new cap. Instead of it being gold, we see Bowser's just pimped out. I don't know why, but he's pimped out, and then he shows off the new mechanic. Princess Peach can actually speak at the same time as moving her mouth. And then we see the new mechanic where Mario's cap is now a boomerang. I don't see why it needs to be the cap instead of the boomerang power-up, but hey, let Mario do his thing. We can see, and here we have the return of bullet bills, and we have gold rings, and the pyramid again. And also, if we go back, we see coins again, and the Bowser flag again, so maybe that is a checkpoint. Let's see what else we could find here. Hold on, let me see what this says. I can't confirm what that says. And for some weird reason, I just found a glitch right over here. As you can see, nothing is there. Like 4 frames later, the thing is there. Like, look, what is that? I don't know. We see the return of the little lion statue. And a bunch of ice figures. And we also see the day and night feature that's probably going to be in Super Mario Odyssey, because if we go a few frames back, we see that this is the same level, but then it's in nighttime, and we also see the pyramid again. So those two worlds are connected. We have the return of piranha plants and the question blocks, and they pour out poisoning. I don't know what these things are. Who knows what they are? He's back at the 4th level. We see the return of those little fire ringy things, and now we have. Okay, I don't know if you can read this, but. Oh, first of all, before I say that, we got tanks in this game. Tanks as enemies, but we can see right here it says Bowser and Peach, a royal wedding. So they're actually getting married. Now he stomps on Mario's cap. We can see probably what's going to be the new enemies of the game, bunnies. I don't know why, this game is just super weird. We also see him in a boss battle. We see the Egyptian level again, the same pyramid again with the ice figures, and I just pressed the wrong button. We see this crazy boss thing, little centipede, and he goes after Mario, and that's gonna be the thumbnail. Just that might be the thumbnail. Mario's just jumping off, and now we just see the ending of the trailer. And then we have it, Super Mario Odyssey. And then here's one of the power-ups.
Oh. Yeah.
And that's gonna have to be the end of this video. So if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, as really helps support the channel. And yeah, stay calm, subscribe to the show, and I'll see you in the next video. In 5, 4, 3, 2,